Hi, Brendan from musiqhub Hawke's Bay here again. Today we're going to learn what's probably one of the best beginner songs to learn, A Horse With No Name by the band America. This song came out in 1972. Do check it out on YouTube, have a good listen. It was a big hit in the day. A really great place to start when you're first starting to learn to change chords, okay? There's two chords in this one, okay? The first one, E minor, which hopefully you're all familiar with now. Whether you play it with your first and second fingers or your second and third fingers, it's not going to make much difference for this song, okay? I'm going to show you both ways anyway. Okay, the next chord, it's called, well, I shorten it down to just calling it D6 over 9, okay? It does go by lots of other big fancy names, like I think they call it a D add 6, add 9. There could be loads and loads of names for this particular chord, but in actual fact, it's no harder to play than your E minor chord. All you've got to do is, you've got an E minor chord like that, and then all you need to do is you take your first finger and you move it up one string to the sixth string, and then you take your second finger and you move it down one string to the third string there, and you have the chord D6 over 9. Quite a cool little sound that, okay? Again, if you were to use your second and third fingers, it's exactly the same thing. You would take your second finger, move it up to the sixth string, second fret, so just straight up, and you would take your third finger and move it down to the third fret, keeping everything, third string, keeping everything in the second fret area there. Like that. So whichever way you choose to do it, it's going to work perfectly fine. I'll just take a quick zoom in shot so you can see what my fingers are doing there, okay? Okay, so hopefully you can see now my fingers, my first and second fingers there, making the E minor chord. Change to D6 over 9, I move up and I move one down. Okay, do it with my second and third fingers now. There's my E minor chord, changing to D6 over 9, I move up and one finger goes down. So you get that, okay? Excellent, that's what it is. Okay, so once you've mastered the two chord shapes, E minor, D6 over 9, whichever fingers you use, it's perfectly fine. What you want to try and do then is just get your fingers to move all at once. So this sort of apart, together, and spend some time just going through those chord changes. Don't worry about counting for now, we'll do that in just a minute, but just getting those two sounds to ring out as best as possible. Like that, okay? Cool. Once you've got those, if you've got one of these little metronomes sort of going, or at least count, what we're going to do is, in the song, each chord lasts for 1 bar, or 4 beats, okay, then we've got to change. So what that means is, whether you're counting along or using one of these, it's perfectly fine. I've got mine set to 100 again, but you could start off a lot slower, okay? So what we're going to do first is the first beat, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's where we need to be at in the next chord. So if I get my E minor ready, it's the first chord in the song. 2, 3, 4. Change. 4. 2, 3, 4. And we'll do that for a while. So you get used to changing right on time. And hit that on right on 1. Okay, once you get good at that, start strumming on every beat, okay? Here we go. So, 1 strum for every beat, changing after, at the start of each cycle there. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you get the idea, and you can do that for as long as you like, okay? Remember, if it's too fast, slow it down, or you can speed it up. I think the song's around about 100 anyway. Okay? And then what you want to do is start adding in some up strums in there as well, okay? Just to make it a little bit more interesting. So again, we're going to try and get to each chord on beat number 1. Drum would work what I was doing there. It's just after 2 and 4, I was just adding in 1 up strum. So if I count that out nice and loud, it will sound like this. 2, 3, 4. 2 and 3, 4 and 1. 2 and 3, 4 and 1. 3, 4 and 1. So just doing that sort of thing. Again, you can mix these rhythms up any way you like. Even the way I was just playing it there, it's perfectly fine. Do the whole song like that, okay? You can add more if you want. You could strum up and down for the whole lot. It would sound like this. 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and anything goes. As long as you keep it in time, you're going to be fine, alright? So do check that song out on YouTube. If you're looking for the chords, I will have hopefully it'll pop up on the screen, a little chord diagram of how this is all working. But if not, just check it out. Just type in on whoever you're searching through, a horse with no name chords, and you should be able to find something very similar to what I'm describing. Alright, have some fun with that one. It is a great old song, and good luck, and thanks for watching.